In the time of war, the weak do not pray for strength. They pray for mercy, knowing the cruel rarely give it. Kingdoms have fallen, alliances have crumbled, and still the tide rises, red, relentless, and without end. And it appears there is no end to the multi-challenger, multi-rival army of squirrels from the Far East. And while most have given up hope, there are those who refuse, who still strangle a squirrel or two whenever they get the chance. And for that, they are hated, hunted, branded renegades. This is not a story of a kingdom saved. This is the story of those few who refuse to let it fall, the few who are above all honorable, righteous, and insanely hung, by the way, who rely purely on their sick gaming skill and iron will, who, despite all odds, never wavered, who bled, who fought, who stayed, who, against all odds, still ganked and corpse camped.